Everyone, welcome to the show. So, yesterday, Donald Trump's Department of Homeland Security announced that they were ending the temporary protected status for Venezuelans. So, that's TPS. Biden had granted an 18-month extension of the TPS program for anyone who couldn't safely return to their home country. And that included Venezuelans, Haitians, various other nationalities. Well, as we all know, Trump and his right-wing so-called Christians aren't interested in helping anyone who isn't white and heterosexual. So this move, this TPS, withdrawal or dismantling is now affecting or could affect more than 600,000 people who are here in the US, from all over the world. They are now at risk of being rounded up and being deported back to the countries where their lives may literally be in danger, or where, they may not be able to house and feed themselves because of the conditions in their home country. And at least one person has already felt the sting of this new policy and this horrific regime. And her husband voted for Donald Trump. Yeah. So check this out.
Went up in there and did whatever they wanted. They turned off the cameras, excuse my language, and then they took my wife.
This man who wished not to be identified says his wife is from Venezuela and has lived in the United States for a few years. She was one of 3 people taken from this home.
So that raid took place last Sunday. That was in South Florida. U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement agents conducted a raid. They arrested that man's wife. It's a woman named Vianis Ramirez, I think is how you pronounce her first name, Vianis. Ramirez's husband, who he didn't want to be identified by name, he said that he and Ramirez were due to celebrate their 11th wedding anniversary tomorrow, January 31st. And her husband claims she was in the process of becoming a U.S. citizen. Here's what he told CBS News about that.
She already had a court date. She was good. Everything's good. He just came in and snatched her.
So ICE agents took Ramirez. They took 2 men as well away from this home, I guess, where they were all living together. And now her Trump voting husband is asking Trump, do me a solid, guy. Make an exception for my wife, even though I didn't want anyone else to get an exception. I didn't want anyone else to have your favor. So here's his message and his plea to Trump.
If I get a chance to talk to you, man, please, man, let's work something out. So let me keep my wife here in the United States, man. She deserves to be here, man.
So did you catch that? She deserves to be here. But yet he wasn't worried about the other people that Trump vowed to deport, right? They didn't deserve to be here, apparently. I mean, what can we even say at this point? I mean, these people voted against their own interests. They literally voted against the interests of their loved ones. I would love to know where this man gets his news. I would love to know what he was doing during Trump's first term in office. How did he not know? Right? He said, they're all bad hombres, they're rapists, they're murderers, they're drug dealers. I mean, seriously. But, can't vote for a woman, right? I mean, especially a woman of color. That wouldn't be the manly thing to do, right? You got to vote for the convicted felon. You got to vote for the adjudicated sexual assaulter, the loudmouth bully. How'd that work out for you, guy? It is so sad. I mean, when it comes to bite them in the ass, then all of a sudden, oh, well, I didn't mean, for it to affect me. I just wanted it to affect other people of color. Like I said, he called you all rapists and drug dealers. And guess what? We stuck up for you. We on the left protested during the last Trump administration. We said, no, not in our country. You're not going to treat people this, and vilify them in the way you are. We're not going to let you vilify and run down and put a bullseye on the back of entire groups of people based on a few criminals. But you guys ignored us. You all voted for the apricot Antichrist anyway. So have fun with that. Maybe you'll pay attention. Maybe you'll stop accusing the left of spreading fake news. Maybe you'll stop accusing us of having Trump derangement syndrome. Because no, what we talk about is factual. What we were concerned about is happening. And now you all who refuse to listen, who refuse to understand that we were telling the truth, because, again, can't vote for a woman, and God forbid, that there might be, 3 transvestite people, transgender people in my state who I've never met, will never meet, have any interaction with. God forbid. We can't vote for the Democrats because they actually want to protect those people too. They don't want them to be hurt any more than they want me as a Hispanic person, as a Venezuelan, as a Haitian, or whatever other nationality to be harmed. Don't vote for that party. No, vote for the party that was holding up signs over and over and over again at every Trump rally that said mass deportation. Yeah, vote for that group. Vote for those people. And expect that you will be spared and your loved ones will be spared. As they tell little children, you get what you get and you don't throw a fit. All right, I will let you all know when I hear more, because there's going to be more. Thank you all so much for watching and listening. Please like, please share, and subscribe. Please donate if you can. Love you all. Take care. Talk with you soon.